All right, welcome back to Around the Pitch with your hosts, Derek, Kaya, and Clay. If you're not following, please do. We really appreciate the support. So today we're back after Match Week 4. Topics of the podcast today are going to be Match Week 5, our picks for Match Week 5. Then we're going to jump into a Champions League little prediction since Champions League is kicking off again this week. And then we'll move on from there. Kaya, Clay, how are your guys' weekend?
It was good. Good weekend of Prem games again. Glad to see my city boys get a nice dub over United. So that was a great end of the weekend for sure.
Yeah. I got to say the same. Another 3-0 Arsenal. Yeah.
I mean, my team won again, so can't complain either.
Yeah.
Top of the league, baby.
Good
Top of the
weekend for
league.
lads.
All right, so let's kick it off. Again, we're going to cover Match Week 4 recap first. To kick us off, we've got Arsenal 3, Nottingham Forest 0. Arsenal resident over here. Kick us off. What do you got?
Just brilliant game. Zuma Mendy, two cheeky goals. Gyökeres getting it done. Eze making his debut. Just all around good game. Called the score as well, 3-0. So
Did you just say Eze debut? You know, he played the...
starting debut.
Oh,
Starting
obviously.
debut.
Yeah.
Just
starting
want to
home
make sure
debut,
you're on
home
your toes.
debut.
I mean,
Just want to make sure you're on your toes.
okay.
What are your responses to the allegations that Gyökeres is still a flop and only got a 6.9 even though he scored?
I mean, he's still scoring. It's like,
fair
how's he a flop? He already has 3 goals and like.
That's fair.
fair play.
Yeah.
They were giving Holland shit though for essentially doing the same thing and not involved much in the game. So I'm just saying.
Fair play.
Just
All right,
saying.
that's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
Holland got to play against Maguire, so.
Yeah.
Holland's
Class.
scored 2 though.
Maguire's class.
Yeah, no, that pass that he gave away was really good.
Yeah, forcing you had Murillo playing.
I mean,
Also, Holland was. We'll get there, but Holland was excellent this weekend.
All right.
yeah, we'll give him that.
Next up, Bournemouth 2, Brighton 1. I mean, Brighton just looked a little bit bad overall. I think they're missing a couple players. Baliba's out on injury. Welbeck does not look very good. If you want more detail from that, just go over, check out our 60-second manager with Clay on Reels, TikTok, wherever you find your short-form content. After that, we got Crystal Palace, Sunderland, 0-0. Kaya, thoughts?
I mean, again, like 0-0, I feel like both teams are going to struggle to score goals this year. Crystal Palace, again, losing Eze was huge for them. Mateta doesn't seem to be as effective this year, but
Yeah.
I think overall, again, like not a bad result for either team at the same time, especially for Sunderland. Like just getting any points early on in the season is going to be important, but overall, kind of lackluster.
I will say, I think this is a good result for Sunderland. Away from home,
No, they need to be winning.
0-0. No, but for Sunderland, your goal here is to survive.
Yeah,
the Prem.
0-0
A
away
0-0
is good. Yeah.
result away from home against a Palace team who is probably going to end up like mid-table, like 10th or 11th, I think is a good result.
Yeah,
no,
I think they're both going to end like mid-table.
Yeah.
You're high on Sunderland.
I mean, I already have. I had him 10th in my
I
prediction.
mean, I had them
Sure.
staying. We all, did you have them
I
staying
had him staying up.
We all
too,
had him
but
staying
not-
up, but
not
all right.
down about 10th.
Moving over, Everton off to a fiery start this year. Aston Villa, complete opposite. They just look like they're in shambles. I mean, to be honest, I think Emery is probably on the hot seat here. Haven't scored a goal in the Prem yet. They're in relegation zone. I know it's only been 4 games, but pretty embarrassing for a team that finished 6th last year.
Yeah.
Any thoughts?
I mean, yeah,
And they should have lost this game.
Yeah, they need to start picking up some wins because they're low in the table right now.
Yeah, and wins are going to be...
Yeah.
I mean, their aspirations, I think, for even finishing closely to Europe spots, unless something changes drastically, are
Fading
probably
quickly.
away.
Yeah.
Fading
Yeah.
real quick
I
because the
honestly
teams are very good this
thought
year.
this was kind of like a bad result for Everton, considering
did too.
Aston Villa's form and
Yeah.
their form.
Yeah.
And they're at home. Like again, like a draw is not bad against Aston Villa, but I think like Everton, the way they've been playing, again, like they should have won the game just in general. I mean, Martinez was amazing.
Yeah, agreed.
But at the same time, I think they could have come out with a win.
What about your boy Jack?
He's looking great. I will say, like, a lot of people are like, oh, because he's not at City anymore, he took away his freedom, whatever. I think also the fact that he plays for Everton, they play a much different style. Like, he has way more freedom to get on the ball whenever he wants. They're not playing against teams that sit in a low block, but he's been great. I'm happy to see him like playing well again. He's a really good player.
I think he'll be up there at the end of the season as one of the better players. He started off really hot. Honestly, if it weren't for Emi Martinez, he would have scored once or twice.
And had 2 more assists, I think, too. Those 2 incredible saves were off his
Martinez
balls.
was insane, by the way. First game back this year after potentially leaving. Man United should have signed him, but whatever. We'll cover them at the end here. Fulham 1, Leeds 0. Much needed win for Fulham. I think you got to pick up points against these bottom probably relegation zone teams.
Yeah.
Got the job done. Nothing really crazy there, Clay.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I thought the back line of Fulham was really good.
Yeah, I would say Leeds looked. They're going to struggle to score, but they didn't look that bad.
This is just a tough start. To
Aronson played well.
This is a really tough start to the season. Coming up from them, you want to get a couple good results, and like they've just
They've been battered.
Yeah.
Moving over, Newcastle 1, Wolves 0. Newcastle are looking a bit shaky. Like they have a good team, but 2 results back to back. They tied Leeds 0-0 and they beat Wolves 1-0. That's 2 of the teams that are probably at this point going to get relegated.
Yeah.
They just need to find a way to score more goals.
I will say, like, good sign that their striker came in and scored.
Right, yeah. And I think
Wisa
Wisa is, once he'll be back from injury, they'll be good.
Yeah.
Clay, any thoughts on that?
I mean, honestly, they're picking up wins. I know they're not great wins, but like 1-0.
What are you thinking of Wolves right now? Bottom of the table, 4 losses.
I mean, yeah, I think they could be relegated.
I mean, this is what I was saying at the beginning of the season. They like find ways to lose games. Like, no matter how, even if they're playing well that way, they end up losing the game.
I think I had them relegated too. I think, Clay, you're the only one who didn't have them relegated, right?
Yeah, I think I had them,
you had
like
them
17th, somewhere in there.
All right, well, they're tracking pretty well for us. Bad for them. Next up, Tottenham, West Ham United. I mean, West Ham similar to Villa, dumpster fire.
Yeah, they look really bad.
I think Potter on the hot seat. I would not be surprised if they don't pick up a win here in the next 2-3 games. He's probably going to be out.
I feel like they need to get a coach that's going to play like the grossest style of footy, but just like keep them in. Like, honestly, I mean,
who would you take?
I just think you like a Sam Dyche type like manager. Like, you need someone that's gonna just to keep them up.
Yeah, I agree.
Like at this point, like I think like
Potter's lost the plot. I don't think he knows what he's doing.
You can't be playing like you can't be okay. You might not go into Tottenham and score 3 goals, but you can't concede 3. Like they
could have easily conceded 5 or 6.
Yeah, they just look like you need to at least be like defensively.
But it also doesn't help that Souček like lost his head.
That was a shocking
and then goes down to like 10 men. It's hard, but
I mean, he knew basically immediately that he was gone.
I didn't think they looked horrible to start the game off. Obviously, once you go down to 10 men, and I think Tottenham also looked pretty good. But
I will say, Xavi Simons also making his debut for Tottenham looked pretty good. I think overall, I mean, pretty much an immediate impact coming off of obviously another league in the Bundesliga, and a lot of players get a lot of bad rap for taking a while to kickstart in the Prem. Off to a great start for him.
Bergvall was really good, I thought.
Bergvall's a class player.
Yeah, really good.
He's what is he, like 20, 21?
Yeah, he's really
pretty
good,
young too. He's good. Their back line looked good. I mean, they just look good overall.
Honestly, that center back pairing I think is really
Romero Van de Ven.
Van de Ven's a really good center
Agreed.
back pairing.
That ball from Romero to
insane.
Was it Bergvall? Was insane.
Also, they both. I mean, Romero scored well. I thought that was a super soft foul. They both got goals that
off
game.
that Xavi Simons corner too. Yeah, I thought that was a soft foul as well. All right, Brentford, Chelsea 2-2. Pretty bad result for Chelsea here, I think. They should have won this game. And I mean, you can't be losing points to Brentford at this stage in the season.
Honestly, the amount of money that Chelsea have spent and like they keep buying wingers, if they could have just gone out and gotten like one top tier center back, this team would be like a really, really good team. Their back line, and obviously Sanchez is shocking, but like their back line, especially their like 2 center backs, I just think are really bad. Like if they were able
I wouldn't say they're really bad, but I don't think they're a center back pairing that could get you to even remotely close to
they're not up to like playing for Chelsea. Like the rest of that team looks really, really good. I mean, Cucurella, much as you hate him, like he's a good defender.
I will say, I think most of this tie I would attribute to Maresca. He started aligning without a right back and without a left back, played 4 center backs in the back. They were struggling to go forward. You could just tell. He played their new signing at the 10. He was terrible. He got subbed off 45 minutes in.
I feel like he has to do that though because of how many players he has to keep.
I don't think you have to get rotation.
Well, no, but
they're gonna get upset.
I mean, but
like
you have Reece James and Gusto. One of those two should always be playing it right back.
I agree, but I think the reason why he does that, I mean, even it just seems weird.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I will say Cole Palmer came on and scored basically immediately, and then was involved in the last goal. He just looks. He's looking very, very good. Clay, what about your hate watch on Cole Palmer not scoring an open play goal?
I mean, I jinxed it. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. He's back.
I mean,
He's back. I was just saying since January.
mark
but-
my words, by the end of the season, the fact that we put Fernandez in that team over Cole Palmer is going to look incredibly
But
shocking.
Palmer doesn't play the 10. Even he just came out, Maresca just came out and said that João Pedro's best position is playing the 10 under the lap. Now they lost.
Yeah,
the
but
lap.
I will say, okay, he doesn't play the 10, but he kind of plays like a hybrid. Like, he's always in the middle, though. Because
Yeah.
Malagusto just
I
bombs
guess.
down that
But
way.
yeah, I mean, that's true.
But yeah, okay, that could be fair. Next up, my boys, Liverpool. I mean, they played a basically 11 block, just sitting in the box, 90 minutes. I think overall, first half looked shaky.
Yeah.
They didn't look great, let's be honest. But I mean, ended up winning 1-0. They could have scored probably three or four goals. I will say highlights. I think Wirtz looked a bit better in the second half, created a bit more chances. Overall, though, rating wise, not great. We'll get into that towards the end.
He's struggling.
I didn't
with
think
the
he
pace.
deserved like a 5.9.
No,
No,
he was decent. Like
He was
I will
pretty
say, he
good.
looks good. The problem with Wirtz, and I said this at the start of the season, is I think he might not produce numbers statistically, like assists and goals, very often, but he is part of that movement. And on the flip side, for Liverpool, Szoboszlai is looking insane. He's a very, very good player.
He is looking very good.
He's looking very good.
The thing with Wirtz, and like again, he's not going to produce the same numbers he did at Leverkusen.
No, but
there's no way.
It's difficult for players to do that. Period.
right
when
in
they
the
move to
Prem. No, of course.
Yeah.
But
Especially
at
in
the
midfield
same
positions.
time, like,
But he needs to produce a
you
little.
need to produce something.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like people get again. It's not all about the stats, but he's just looked a little bit off the pace, considering the rest of the players around him have looked like really, really good.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
again, he'll get there, but
The one who's also kind of we predicted a hot start to was Gapco. He's also not necessarily gone off to the best start. Scored in the first game, but after that, looked a little sus. And I think Gapco, Wirtz, Ekitike, obviously Isak probably should have been playing this game. I understand why he didn't.
Yeah.
And Salah have not gone off to like the best start, but they're still managing to pick up wins.
I mean, that's really all that matters.
Yeah, 4-0 to start the season.
Honestly,
First place.
Especially after picking up the result Arsenal, like I don't see how they don't go on and win the league. Honestly,
Yeah.
they look like, especially with the way Van Dijk's playing as well.
Oh yeah, he's
is
been unreal.
a monster.
I think Connor Bradley is playing pretty well. Jeremy Frimpong came in, and I think he had a pretty good impact. I think he'll. Kirkes, I think we have to mention, had a shocker. I think he was mostly subbed off because
The yellow.
Yeah, he had a yellow and a quick foul right after.
I don't think Slot trusts him very much.
Yeah.
Like,
I agree.
For example, if Robertson picks up a yellow there, he's not being subbed off.
Yeah, I agree, but that also comes with experience.
With time, and the time together.
I
but
do
just
think you're going to see a lot of Robertson at the first half of the season, and then Kirkes, I think, will get more comfortable and establish himself fully.
He'll
back
be
into
fine.
the team.
He's not
he
like
started
a
every
bad
game
player.
Still. This is the only game he's been really subbed
you
out.
can just tell that like he needs to earn Slot's trust a little bit because again, it's
which
not
is
normal
I think
to
fair.
just take a player off because of a yellow, no matter. I guess especially against a team like Burnley. Like sure, if you're playing City or you're playing Arsenal, but Burnley, like that's just not normal to see.
I will say Burnley overall. I think all of us had them in last place.
Yeah,
pretty sure.
And
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to finish last.
I still think they
Leeds
could.
are going to finish last. I mean, Burnley have been, to be honest, like Burnley could have easily tied that game.
Yeah.
And they could have easily tied that Man U game.
Isn't
we'd
this
be
kind of
saying, wow.
worrying for Liverpool though? You don't
No.
think at all?
No.
Like
I mean, games like this happen.
I will say, like, it. I mean, I don't know if it's worrying, but like, there is even defensively. I think Liverpool have had some worries this season, like in all the games. I don't necessarily know if it's a worry moving forward because they still
And
seem to
granted,
lose games.
by the way,
And they're
granted, Isak did not play in this game. If Isak plays in that game, like he's gonna generate chances. Period.
That's true, but also I think like Akita, like the way he's been playing as well.
Yeah.
Like I think
Ekitike was not good in this game though.
right.
He
But
was
that,
not
I mean
good.
they're gonna have not good games.
Ekitike's
But
not a player. I feel like he's more of like a bit of an open play player, like in stride when he's boxed into the box, into the 18-yard box. I feel like Isak is way better
I would
because
say
Isak's
the
good
same
at turning.
thing about
hitting.
Isak though.
No, but Isak's feet are way better.
That is true.
Like Isak can grab, turn, and just rip one so easily.
That's true, but he's also used to playing in a system that is not like Newcastle did not play that way. He was on the counter a lot with.
But to be honest, I mean, Liverpool kind of are too.
They do too, but they control.
I mean,
the
obviously, a
way
game
more
like
than
Burnley,
Newcastle.
they're not going to. But like you saw it against Arsenal, you've seen it time and time this year. They score most of their goals
again,
off breaks.
I'm not saying anything, I don't have anything negative to say about Isak, but I do think just the fact that because he scored 25 goals last season, he's going to come into Liverpool now. I do think it's not going to be the same thing as what he experienced last year. This is me personally. I don't think he's going to have that same immediate effect.
How many goals do you think he's going to score this year? Over under
I think
20?
I think around 15,
I think
8 assists.
I think he'll go around the 17-18 mark.
I think he's going to go, well, granted, it's already 4 games that he's missed, but
Right.
Salah will be out for a bit, and I think most of the goals will come from him. So I do think he's going to go 20 plus.
I'm just curious because also it will be interesting to see how Slot changes the system because someone's going to have to be
I think it'll be
some time.
I think it'll be Ekatike and Gapko sharing most of their time
on the left.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I think
we'll
that's
see.
realistically that's what's because you can't really share time with Isak unless you're up.
Yeah, I also
and then
just
you want
think
to rest him because again, most expensive player in Prem history. He's probably the second, third best player on that team.
I get also it's just normal when you go to a team where there's more goal scorers, you're gonna score probably less goals, except for the very few players. But for example,
Yeah, but I think he's you could have said that about Holland. Holland's obviously a prolific goal scorer, but I think
they didn't really have
But think about City. They don't have anyone scoring. Salah scores you 20 goals a season. City never had anyone like that ever.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Salah's going to score. Well, actually, he probably will end up scoring 20 plus. Let's be honest. I mean, he already has 3 on the
Either way,
season.
again, I
4
don't
on the
think
season.
Isak's going to necessarily struggle. I just saying that I don't know if it's
not
going to
be the
20.
same
He's not going
as-
to immediately score 30 goals now because he's on Liverpool. That's just
All right. Next one up, Man City. Man United 3-0. I think I'll let you cover City in a second, and then we're gonna spend some time on Man United here. But what did you see from City that you liked?
I thought defensively, honestly coming into the game, I was slightly worried, even though it's United. I think with Mbeumo, I just thought they could cause them some problems on the counter because every team tends to cause us some problems on the counter. At the same time, I thought City actually came in and looked really, really good defensively. As much as I think Husanov's not the greatest football player, he was really good on Sunday.
Yeah.
Defensively, I thought he was really, really good on the ball. He's still a little bit suspect. And then again, I think the biggest thing about Sunday, though, was Foden. I thought he was
he looked good.
One of the best players. I mean, Holland was amazing as well.
Our overrated shouts are kind of biting us.
I just think now that he's back
we'll
healthy,
see.
It's United.
Again, it's
United.
It's one game, but I think that was the Foden that I think we're accustomed to seeing usually in a City jersey. And I mean, Holland was amazing. Besides the 2 goals, he was just really good overall. And again, he's coming off of 5 goals.
Reinders was good too. I think overall just good.
Rodri
looked good.
Rodri needs a couple of games.
He looked a bit suspect.
He looked a little bit off the mark as well. He was just moving very slow.
I feel like he's still out of game shape.
But overall, I thought. I mean, Donnarumma also I thought was a huge. He made that one big save against Mbeumo, but also on corners, coming out, punching balls, something that. Again, Ederson amazing with his feet, but was not a dominating keeper at all.
Yeah, so I mean, he's not a box dominant keeper.
I thought it was a good step forward for City on the season.
Yeah. All right. Man United. I think it's time. I think Amorin's got to go.
It's time for him to go.
I think he's got to go.
I don't know. I think you give him a few more games still.
Why?
Because you're just going to continue
what's
the
gonna
cycle.
change?
You're just going to continue.
Okay.
the cycle.
What cycle? But literally, Amorin was asked point blank, "Are you going to change your system to fit your players and get results?" And he said, "Never. I rather change the man."
That is a little damning on him. That is a strike.
You just went out and spent $300 million on new players. You can't score goals. They haven't scored a single goal. Your best player is looking awful because you're playing him out of position. He has to go. I'm sorry, he has to go.
But then who do you hire? It's
anyone. I don't care.
Anyone.
I think any experience. I swear. I think any experienced Prem manager that you can go out and get and throw in this Man United team will get results with those players. It's as simple as changing into a 4-back, letting Mainu and Casemiro, I don't care, play in middle, let Fernandes play the 10, and then let Mbeumo and Cunha run on the wings where they're good at.
And then Sesko up top.
Sesko up top, yes. Because, I mean, Cunha and Mbeumo will score you goals even if your team's not the best, but their problem right now is they're limited so midwards, and that's not how they played at their previous teams.
That's fair, yeah. I'll also bring up the point on Sunday. Luke Shaw looks a little
he's done.
At this point. I still think he's good, but he looked really off it. He was getting done by...
The thing is, he's another one of those players, he should not be playing for Manchester United anymore.
And Doku
there you go.
Doku's coming at you, he's just he couldn't do anything.
Yeah, but he looks so bad. And I mean, it's as easy as because Euro looked really bad in that game. I will say De Ligt looked okay, but I think Euro and De Ligt are a good enough center back pairing. You don't have to play in a 3-back. You can still play whoever you want on the right, Mazraoui, Dalot. I don't really care. And then if you want to keep Luke Shaw, sure, play him at left back, but he cannot be playing center back anymore. He was just lost.
Yeah, no, I agree. The only thing about Amorim out, and again, I think he's done a horrible
he's
job.
Gotta go.
I just, at the same time, though, like, go back the last couple coaches that United have had. They've brought in these experienced coaches, and they've gotten nothing. So at some point,
they haven't really though. Like most of the coaches they've brought in have been kind of a bet. I mean, think about it. Ten Hag you brought from Ajax. It's a bit of a bet on a manager who had one good, like obviously a couple good seasons there, but one really good season. Amorin, same thing, Sporting, right? Who can we go back to and say that is Ole was
the best,
and he had them playing. He had never been really a head coach.
No, he had them playing the best, and they should have never let him.
And go back even further behind that, Moyes, which I think was probably the most experienced one.
But like
had the best season out of all of those guys
even
so far.
when you had like Mourinho, like there was
but Mourinho did fine though. They placed second in the league. They won the Europa League. Like that was fine. They were playing disgusting football. Yes,
I just feel like at some point,
I think
and maybe it's not Amorim, but at some point you have to pick a coach and stick with that coach for a little. Like,
yeah,
it's not going to do these players any good to just continue rotating coaches. I agree. He's setting them up so poor. I mean, you could argue that. Like Bruno Fernandes was the cause of both of those goals. He didn't track his man either goal, but it's because he's not ever going to.
That's what I'm saying.
He's a 10. He's never going to track his man. But
you have to understand that as a coach. And
I agree.
Every manager in the world adapts a play style if needed. You've seen Pep do it multiple times.
I'm just saying, if you change this team to a 4-3-3 right now, I don't really know how much better they're really going to be. Like,
I think they would be significantly better. I bet you they would score a lot more goals.
That's fine.
They're still going to concede. That's
right,
fine,
but like
if
you're conceding 3 goals a game, 3 to Burn, like it's not just City. Like
yeah,
I think there's bigger
but you're also losing to Grimsby Town, a League 2 team. That he should have been sacked the moment that happened.
Yeah,
I think
that's one of United's worst losses in like
ever.
I'm not necessarily arguing that he shouldn't be sacked, but again, I guess also to Clay's point, like who are they going to bring in? I think you're right. Maybe they bring in Glasner, for example, would be a great pickup.
Yeah, I think you bring in. Well, isn't Glasner at Palace right now?
Yeah, I think.
I don't think he'd leave.
Stay there.
I mean,
I don't think
you say that, but
mid-season.
most coaches would
Mid-season,
want to take a step. I mean,
if
he was about to leave if they got rid of one more player. He already threatened to not coach anymore at Palace. I think.
United's still a big name if
they
called.
Honestly, I would even go as far as say go get Southgate. Just throw him in there.
No, that's fair. I mean, I think Amorim.
Southgate.
I think he's more so than I think he's a horrible manager. I hate the way he interacts with the press.
Yes,
I hate
the
way
everything about him.
He talks about his players.
He thinks he's a genius. Like genuinely, he thinks his system is the code to being the best football team in the world, and it's just clearly not.
I'm not a fan of the 3-back. I think the 3-back can work depending on the players you have. The players that he has there just doesn't work. So I mean, I agree with you in terms of
again, but then why did he go out there and not sign a midfielder? Why did you go out there and sign three new strikers, which granted I think they did need.
I think that's the problem. Is I think they could only spend so much money, and they needed. I think he essentially thought, I can get away with having these.
Yeah, but now I think he's going to be in the cycle of like. Let's say 1 year down the line, you get rid of Bruno Fernandes is gone. Who's gonna want to go there right now?
Yeah.
No, definitely. I mean, I agree.
I still think United has that pull though, just because they're United. Like
I do.
Even if they finish like let's say like 10th, I still think they'll have that pull. Like I mean, they still sign big players.
I mean, they sign big players, but like,
as time
are they
goes
really
on,
that big players?
As time. I mean, I'd say like Cunha's a big
player. And Mbeumo, I don't think he's a big player. I think he's a good player.
And
but he's not a big player.
like, I don't think really anybody else wanted. Maybe like Newcastle, but like you're obviously going to choose United over Newcastle. But
and he was also Newcastle's like third choice.
Yeah, so I still think they'll have pull, but as years go on, it's going to probably go down
honestly,
more
I agree.
and more.
I think Amorin has to go.
Yeah,
I think he's gone. I think he should go. I think they're probably going to stick with him. Let me quickly look. Who are they playing next week? Chelsea. This could be a game. If Chelsea go out there and smoke them, I think they're done.
But this is also the problem because now what? If they pick up a win at Chelsea,
well, that's what I'm saying. You got to sack him now.
Right, because
if he picks up a win here and there, it's like, okay, here we go. Yeah.
Well, it's the same thing how we started the season. They played really well against Arsenal, and it's like, oh, this looks good. Is it the new signings? Is it whatever?
Yeah, but I think we have enough evidence over a year now that it doesn't work, and I think it's just more concerning in the fact of how he talks to the press.
Yeah, it's his like mentality of I'm not changing. Like, you're not in the same league. You don't have the same players. You don't. First of all, you don't have a guy who's going to score you 35 goals in a season. Yeah. Well, say what you want about Gyökeres, but he scored him like 35 goals.
Yeah,
season.
for sure, 100%.
You don't have that anymore, and you're never going to get that again because you're in the Prem.
I think the only way for Man United to go forward is either sack Amorin, bring someone in, and yes, this will be probably a dumpster fire of a season. It's going to be regardless, I think, from what we've seen. From there, if he stays, you have to force him to adjust the system because realistically, Mainu and Fernandes should be playing every minute of this team. They're also running the risk of losing Mainu.
That's another big thing.
Yeah, that'd be a huge loss. Yeah,
you can't lose Mainu. No. He's literally a guy who started basically every game for England in the Euros and was sought as one of the best youngsters in the world, and you're not even playing him.
I mean, they've already lost two of their other, like Rashford. Whatever the season he had, I'm not a big fan of Rashford, but they've already lost Rashford, and now say you want to go Garnacho, but another young, like they already lost Garnacho.
Yeah, they're just burning through players.
Keep getting rid of all your young talent like this.
And it's not like they're even giving academy players a shout. Like there's no one in there.
No,
they took two of our academy players, and they didn't
I was trying to play the devil advocate a little bit, but he needs to go. He's
all right. Wow. Well, that was good. All right. Well, hopefully they listen and he's out. I do think if they pick up a win at Chelsea, I think he'll stay. If they lose, I think he's done.
Honestly, I'm kind of impressed.
I feel like at this point he's kind of just trying to get himself out of here.
I'm kind of impressed and surprised that like he hasn't completely lost the locker room. Like I know we obviously don't know what's going on in there, but the fact some of these players are not like just going to the media. Like at some point, some of these big players like Fernandes, like his last interview was a little bit questionable, but like he hasn't said anything about the coach.
Yeah, I agree, but let's be honest, like in the world stage of like big time players, not many really do that.
Well, no, but that's because usually teams don't like. You don't get like superstar talents like Fernandes on a team like this for so long. Yeah. I'm surprised he hasn't. Like, it's been like a shit storm for him for like 4 years now.
Yeah, I agree. All right, well, we'll see what happens there. Okay, moving forward, we have a couple segments here. First, we're going to cover our pick'ems from last week. From there, we'll do our pick'ems for next week. And then we're going to move into our Champions League predictions, and we'll explain as we go along. But to start off our pick'ems, again, just to recap for anyone who's new here, the way the pick'ems work, each match week, we all get to pick 4 players consisting of 1 attacker, 1 midfielder, 1 defender, and 1 goalkeeper. Depending on their rating from SofaScore, which is the app we primarily use, you'll get a cumulative rating. So let's say someone scores a 10 and an 8 and a 7 and a whatever, you get all of those added up. First place gets obviously wins and 3 points. Second place gets 2 points. Last place only gets 1 point. Winner of the previous week gets to go first, and it's a snake draft.
Clay, no cheating this time.
No cheating, Clay.
Oh, what about last week though? Arsenal players.
As it stands, Clay and Kaya are both tied with 5 points, and I am in last place with 2 points. All right, and then as a punishment each week, the loser has to spin our wheel, which I'm going to bring out right here. And then I think after match week, I believe it's 10, we're going to reset and we'll have like a winner from those 10 games and you'll get a prize and someone will do even a bigger punishment. Which is kind of seeming like it's going to be me, I'm not going to lie.
Picking players get 0 points.
Yeah, I don't know what you want me to tell. I don't know what you want me to do here.
Maybe pick somebody who didn't just get on the team.
I don't know, bro. All right, so we kind of prefaced it. I lost again, 3rd week in a row. My players were Isak, who did not play. That was kind of a stupid call for me. But I really, in my defense, I really thought he was going to get at least like 30, 40 minutes of playing time this week to ease into it. I didn't think he was going to start, but it was Burnley. So I was like, he's going to come off to a hot start, score, and get a good score. Did not work. After that, I went with Xavi Simons. Thankfully, he did play. He got a 7.2. I had Gehi, 7.0, and Hermansen, 6.0. Kind of a shocker there, too. Total score of 20.2. In second place, Clay, you want to read off your players and scores?
Yeah, I had Gyökeres up top, 6.9 with the goal. I think it should have been higher.
It shouldn't have.
No,
he
it
played like 8 passes. He doesn't.
You're
get
lucky
involved.
he
He
scored.
doesn't get involved at all.
Well, he should have been higher.
Actually,
than
you're
that.
not lucky because
He should have been at least a 7.
He could have gotten a 1, and I still.
And then,
lost.
yeah, we'll go on to Wirtz. I think a 5.9 is so
think that is
harsh.
harsh.
I think that is so harsh.
He was not.
I
He was.
mean-
If you actually watch that game, he was not bad.
That's
Yeah.
but we know how the SofaScore stuff works.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
had like 22 possessions lost. Like that's
That does
That's a
a
lot.
lot.
he
That-
always tries to.
no, of course he's a.
You know, he's a.
But I thought he was
technical
going to at least get an assist this game. Unfortunate 5.9.
Yeah.
Then he had Fabian Scher 8.0.
Yeah,
man of
great-
the match.
great game from Fabian
Man of
Scher,
the
yeah.
match. Can't say much on that. More on that. And then Leno 7.4. Clean sheet. Totaling 28.2. Didn't quite get it done this week, but we go again.
All right, and in first place, Kaya for a second week in a row.
Yep. I had my trusty striker with Holland 9.4. I mean,
Highest score so far.
yeah.
we've seen
I
this
mean,
year.
besides his 2 goals, I thought he was really, really good. Hold up play was good. Link up. He also had a lot of clearances that game, which
Yeah,
SofaScore
surprise.
loves. So
Yeah.
gave him some extra points there. My midfielder, I actually got pretty lucky here because I chose Marino. I totally forgot that Odegaard was back, but he ended up starting the game because Rice, I'm assuming his international stuff was a bit tired. Gave me a 7.1. Gabriel 7.5, trusty as always, and then Pickford gave me a 7.0, which brought me to a total of 31 points.
Setting our new highest score of the season
Gotta love it.
with 31 points. Our previous one was 29.1 in Matchweek 2 by Clay. So
Yeah.
Clay, you've been dethroned, but at least you didn't lose this week.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Now, we have a little bit of a caveat here, because in our rules, you're not allowed to technically pick 2 players from the same team,
You hate
which
to see
Kaya
it.
did.
You hate to see it.
So as a punishment, he still gets his win and his points, but he will have to spin the wheel as well.
Okay.
Since I deserve to spin this wheel
Yeah.
very, very harshly.
Yeah.
Like, not harshly, actually, very well deserved.
Yeah.
I'll go first.
You do deserve that.
Again, for you, those of you who are new, we're going to spin the wheel. Whatever lands on is a punishment. We have basically like a prize cash to the winner. If you lose $5, you get a tennis ball thrown at you. You have to pick one of your players for the next week. Has to be in the bottom 3. A funny hat for the remainder of the episode. An apology letter to the winner. Or you have to wear an opponent's kit for the next episode, and that will be consensus from the 2. So if I land on that, they get to pick what kit I wear, which I probably already know which one it is, which is whatever. All right, I'll give it a spin. You guys ready to spin that wheel?
I'm ready.
yep.
See it.
Let's go spin.
Oh man, the thing's moving.
Thing's moving. What is it?
Opponent kit. Opponent
No.
kit. Yes. Oh, we love a gunner's kit on Derek. We
No,
love
I think it's
it.
going to have to be Madrid.
Oh,
No.
Madrid.
No.
Love
All right,
it.
tune in next week to see that. But yeah, all right, Kaya.
All right,
You
I'm
got
up.
the honors. You want me to
Here we
spin
go.
for you, or you
I got
spin
it. I got
All
it.
right, give it a good spin.
Let's see. Funny hat. Funny hat.
All right, we got 2 options here. We got a visor, which I think is not as bad. I think you got to go
I'll
for the
probably
wig.
go with the wig.
Yeah.
I think this will look good on me.
All right.
That
If you're
thing is
listening
fire.
on the podcast, tune into our YouTube video to check out Kaya with a fire
Ooh,
wig.
That thing
He
is
looks
fire.
great.
Oh yeah.
And if you're wondering, yes, that's his natural hair.
Yeah, this is. It's like the same color. It's perfect.
All right. Now our picks for next week. Kaya, you won, so you have the honors. Clay, you got second, so you'll go second, and I'll go last again. Kaya, who do you have?
Oh
up top?
man. All right. Well, I'm gonna pick a player that arguably has a better haircut than I do right now. I'll go Palmer. Gotta love.
That's
gotta
a
love
bit, I don't know what you mean.
Gotta love the Palmer cut.
Yeah. All right, that's a good pick. Who are Chelsea playing?
Chelsea
Let
are
me jump
playing
over here.
United.
Chelsea are playing United.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, just put that nail in Amorin's coffin, please.
I think so. I think so.
All right, Clay, who do you got up top?
I am going to go Mateta.
Oh, that was my pick.
No.
Wow. Oh, Mateta against West Ham. West Ham
I
again,
kinda like
dumpster
that. I
fire.
kinda
I think
like
that's a
that
good pick.
Dude, this thing's pretty comfortable.
Is it?
Honestly, yeah. This thing's great.
All right, for me, since I don't have Mateta, that was going to be my first pick. I'm going Salah. Salah's going to get it done, and if he doesn't get it done, he's going to score some goal in the 90-something minute. He always does it.
Of course he is.
He's inedible. Inevitable.
Inevitable.
He's like
That's
Thanos.
a tough word. That's a tough word.
That is a tough word, especially for someone with a language barrier.
Language barrier.
All right, now it's gonna against snake back, so I'll go again for my midfielder. I'm going Elliot Anderson
Oh, I've had a shocker.
against Burnley. I think Burnley are gonna be. Wait, is that correct? Yeah, Elliot Anderson. Yeah, right. Yeah. Elliot, I don't know why I confused myself.
Yeah.
Elliot Anderson against Burnley. I mean, he's been amazing. He's been very, very good. First call up to England. I think he's going to be probably one of the breakout stars of the year. Clay, who do you got midfield?
Are we allowing Grealish as a midfielder?
No.
No, that's
No.
unfortunate.
No,
That is
or
unfortunate.
Left
That is
mids and left
unfortunate.
wings.
Why are you always
qualifies-
trying to cheat? Why are you always trying to cheat?
Well, I think that's fair.
No.
He's kind of a midfielder in a way, but I'll
That's
take.
amusing coming from
I'll
someone
do.
who just cheated.
Yeah, you just cheated. I'll go Caicedo.
Caicedo
I was
against
about to take him again.
Caicedo against Caicedo against Man United. He was my second pick. I think that's a good pick. Kaya, who do you have?
I'm taking Bergvall.
Bergvall against who are Tottenham playing? Brighton.
We're
I think
playing
that's
Brighton.
a good pick.
Yep.
Hopefully, Beliva's not back because if he's back,
I'm not worried about Believa.
all right.
I think Brighton are upsetting Tottenham. I'm just saying it.
You did call on your
Yeah.
60-second
Yep,
manager.
that's true.
Hey, they did beat City, so you never know. All right,
We don't
Kaya,
talk. We don't talk about that.
we're snaking back. Who do you got? Who do you got center back?
I'm taking Virgil.
Virgil?
Big Verge.
It's a good pick. You can never go wrong with Bird.
You can't. Not the way he's been playing this year.
Yeah, he's
Incredible.
been amazing. Clay?
Wouldn't cut. No.
Yeah, it's you.
You already took two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like two.
Well, no, he took his midfielder and his center back.
Got it.
It's not cheating like you cheated that one time.
Yeah, I was just making it
Yeah,
clear.
yeah.
I'm taking Joachim Anderson from Fulham.
Man, you're going,
Fulham against
you're
Brentford,
you're going
okay.
Deep into these.
All right.
I mean,
I love it.
I love that.
Mateta,
No, I love
Joachim
it.
Anderson. I love
I mean,
it.
I'm
I
just,
love it.
you know,
I love
I'm
it. I love
picking
it.
Hey,
new
what about
players.
Elliot
Elliot
Anderson?
Anderson's a
Come on.
good pick.
I'm picking
I love
just
it.
new players.
Me
you
too.
know?
Talking
I'm
about
thinking, like,
going
low-key
deep in
players.
my bag.
Oh no.
I'm going Van de Ven. I'm just kidding. Not
I
that
like
deep.
that. I actually like that.
Just scored. I think he's a threat on every single set piece for Tottenham. So
He's a big.
I would
big
put.
lad.
I think he has a good chance of scoring again. Tottenham playing Brighton, so we'll see. Two Tottenham players. In goal, I have Kelleher. He's been really, really good this year. I think he's going to continue being good, and we'll just leave it at that. Clay, who do you got?
I got Raya in goal.
Of course.
Ooh.
I think big
That's
games.
risky.
too.
Ooh, I like that. I like that because I'm going Donnarumma.
Oh. See, I mean, it's a good game. It's probably going to be shots. I mean, well, or it's
Yeah,
just
oh,
zero.
yeah, you know those games.
Or it's just 0-0.
Yeah, those
Both
games are
them-
always so good.
Yeah, but Donnarumma's gonna have 20 catches off the corners Arsenal put in.
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
Corner merchants.
Nah,
Set
set
piece
piece
merchants.
Set piece FC is going to prevail.
All right. Next up, we've got. All right. Well, actually, sorry. Let me recap who everyone has. Clay, who do you got?
I got Mateta up top.
Okay.
And then you guys didn't let me put Grealish in, so I had to go Caicedo.
Okay.
Messed up. Joachim Anderson, and then Ryan goal.
All right. Kai, who do you got?
Team. I got Palmer, Bergvall, Virgil, and then Donnarumma.
All right. And to pick up my first win next week, I've got Salah, Elliot Anderson, Van de Ven, and Kelleher.
What are the odds that you get?
Watch one of those players not play.
No,
you gotta
but-
punish me if you get another.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. No, I think it'll be easier to tell who's gonna play and who's not now. The Isak one was a crazy shot. Hey, at least it wasn't two players this time.
True.
All right, how unlucky was I with the Cole Palmer getting injured in Warren? Was that one time?
Just unlucky. Just
Oh, yeah,
unlucky.
all right.
Just unlucky.
All right, guys. So there's our picks of the week.